This is Byron MacGregor, CKLW 2020 News for First Federal Savings of Detroit. Windsor police aren't saying much, but the Big Eight has learned that a 44-year-old woman was stabbed to death in her apartment at 3363 Tecumseh Road early this morning. It's not known if authorities have arrested any suspects, and so far no motive has been established. Her body was found shortly after 5 o'clock, and the still unidentified victim was dead on arrival at hospital. First reports of that incident were recorded on the hotlines, and the caller now becomes eligible for the weekly cash presentation or possibly $1,000 for the best tip of the year. The numbers to remember when you see news are 254 CKLW in Windsor, 961 NEWS in Detroit. Is in critical condition at this hour following a single car crash on the Puce Road between highways 401 and 98 early this morning. Authorities say it appears Anthony Kazlazouskas failed to negotiate a turn and his car slammed into the ditch. The widow of automotive pioneer Horace Dodge is dead. Mrs. Anna Thompson Dodge died last night in her suburban Grosse Pointe Farms home of natural causes. It's believed she was 103 years old. Her estate is estimated at more than $100 million, and funeral arrangements are not complete yet. In other Wednesday morning news, another Peruvian disaster. Thousands of tons of water have crashed down a mountainside, flooding 2 towns. It's believed 17,000 are dead. U.S. B-52 bombers have clobbered communist positions near an embattled South Vietnamese base camp. A Cambodian driver who escaped from communist captors has accounted for 5 of 8 missing network newsmen captured by the communists on Sunday. 2 children have been killed and 10 others injured early this morning in an Arab rocket attack along the Jordanian border. And a wildcat walkout by 1,800 Teamsters continues to prevent deliveries to 3 Detroit area supermarkets today. CKLW Windsor News Time 9:44.
4.5.
Sacrifice fly in the 10th to break a 2-2 tie and run the Angels to a 3-2 win over the Tigers. The loss puts Detroit in 4th place, 11 games behind Baltimore. Joe Niekro gets charged for the loss. Willie Horton drove in both Detroit runs. Tonight, Mayo's sending Mickey Lolich out in a bid to put the Skids on a 3-game losing streak. In the other Major League action, the Orioles down the Athletics 5-1. The Indians took both games from the Brewers 4-1 and then 9-5. The Yanks hit the Royals 3-2. The Bo Sox hit the Twins 5-1. The Padres outslugged the Pirates 14-8. The Brewers managed the Mets 4-1. The Reds hit the Phillies 7-2. Houston 6, Montreal 4. The Cards clobbered the Giants 12-1. And that Chicago-Los Angeles game was rained out. Eddie McLean says he's working out every day, except when it rains. He flatly denies the reports that he's more concerned with his golf game than his pitching performance. 4 of the big names in golf may head for England and the British Open Golf Tournament instead of heading for the upcoming Canadian Open. The undecided pros include Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, and Billy Casper. A grand jury will now take over the investigation into the death of Terry Sawchuk. There's a possibility of a manslaughter finding. And the Detroit Pistons have signed the all-time scoring leader at Tulane. He's 6'4", John Arthurs. For First Federal Savings of Detroit, CKLW. First in the Motor City with 2020 News.
The Golden Energizer. Long-lasting energy for the electronic revolution.
CKLW weather just ahead of much more music and Jim Edwards. Cloudy and cool.
Recorded live at a Jim Edwards Happy Fizzies party. Those are the boys of the band. Let's have them a little hand at 9:50 from CKLW.
How much does it take to get you moving?
A reminder, you can put the CKLW Solid Gold album in your hot little hands by calling our operators now at 963-9006 in Detroit. Here are the 5 stair steps getting on to number 1. Ooh, Child.
Ooh, child.
That would be number 1. Wow, number 1 from the CKLW Big 30, The Moments with Jim Edwards and Ooh, Child at 9:54 Daylight Time.
The more